me, Mario. Hello.
Hey guys, KidSeg here with the start of the second part of my Super Mario 64 series. This is a sister series to my Super Mario 64 Let's Play. This is to show some more casual viewers what speedrunning looks like. This is not a full-on tutorial series, and will mostly be me learning stars that I don't already know and doing full stage RTAs in the hopes of becoming a better speedrunner myself. I will be explaining some stuff along the way. I do not have a controller display, so I can't so I won't be able to explain things as well as I would like to be. Hopefully this series will allow those interested in speedrunning to get a good look and see what things will look like a few months or a year in. I am by no means an expert, and you will not see any world record contending times. So let's get started. Right off the bat, I'm going into Whomps Fortress rather than Bomb Battlefield, because at the beginning of speedrun, you will at most grab 1 star in Bomb Battlefield, maybe 3 depending on your route. In most routes you grab like 7 stars, and usually when you're learning how to speedrun the game, Whomps Fortress is the first stage you learn how to run through completely, so this is a good place to start out. As you can see on the left side of the screen, I have my splits open. When I do a full stage RTA, that's the route I'm going to be taking. However, that's not the order of stars I'm going to be doing now.
Let's go.
So first one I'm going to be doing is Owless. So what you want to do, you long to a tree, and then you dive, you can do some long jumps up here, and you triple jump up here. And you want to make sure you triple jump in just the right way so you land up there and hold left. There are some really good tutorials you can find that have a better explanation of that. I will put in the description the guide that most people use when starting out. I think it's very good. So take a look if you're interested.
Let's go.
Next star we're going to begin is Cannonless. Probably one of the most famous tricks in all of speedrunning. You don't want to ground pound there, you want a long jump up here. And here there are different ways to do it. I'll show you all the ways, not every way, but the 2 most common ways you will probably see. This one's much more consistent. What you want to do, you want to ledge grab here and make sure you jump up and then the ledge will push you over. You crouch down, do a backflip. You hit C left twice, hold down. Then you want to go C right, C left, and you want to hold up. Well, push up and immediately hold down. And that's not how you do it. Okay, we're gonna try it again. I don't do this trap mostly, so probably mess something up. So you ledge grab here, do a backflip, punch, hold down, right, left, up, down. And that's the most consistent and easy way to get the star if you're starting out. I highly recommend doing that version. And now I will show you the slightly faster version that I usually do in runs. This is much harder, so I do not recommend doing it till you got a really good control mark. So you want to do run. It kind of makes this a bit harder to show now, because usually you want to run up to the second to last coin, and then right where I'm standing right here, you can see a little white mark. It's probably kind of hard to see, but you want to make sure you ledge grab right around there. Now, I don't necessarily do this part right, and I kind of adjust on the fly when I push down. But what you want to do is do C right, C left, and up, down as usual. And then usually depending on where I grab, I will make a slight adjustment to help me make it. I don't have a good explanation for this, I just find it very easy to do myself. So then you hit up, and then like that. I thought it was slightly too far to the left, so on my way down right before he ran off, I slightly went to the right for a little bit. I don't know if that actually does anything, but I like doing it and it feels consistent to me. Alright, now we're going to do the 100 coin plus red star. The route I like to do, which probably... I know, we're doing intermediate route. Okay, so grab these coins first. Should grab all 5, but I didn't. Grab this ring, go here. Dive to get those. Now there is an easier route I would recommend doing before you learn this one, because this one is quite a bit harder, mainly for this part right here. I am messing up, which I shouldn't do. Not too big of a deal for right now, so do everything the correct way with the correct cycle up here. You want to grab all these coins, but if you make a mistake, you might, and you can still think you can make the cycle, you know, maybe grab a little bit less. Okay, so now obviously you want to run on here, but I will show you what you're supposed to do if you don't mess up like I did. You'll see me do it the correct way when I do the full stage RTAs. Now that's not how you're supposed to do that. I'm not good at this route because I don't do it usually. So want to make sure you don't fall there. Okay, what you do after you grab those coins, you would run on here. Ride this, and then you do a long jump onto the piranha plant. And because I missed the blue coin from the first piranha plant, I'm going to grab this one. Side flip up here, grab that red coin. Grab these over here. And then you have 8 coins to grab here. Then, unfortunately, because I missed a coin, I do have to jump up here to grab one. Ideally, you don't miss any coins. And then you don't have to grab the ones up here, but I did. So that's intermediate route. I may do those when I do my RTAs in just a minute, but I might also do a different route that I don't see anyone ever do, but I like doing it. It's takes about the same amount of time, and it's slightly easier, so I'll probably end up doing that one. But next we have Wild Blue. It's really easy. Go over here, and you just side flip up here, and bam, got that start now. Alright, so now the reason why you want to do all those stars first, and the reason for that is after you fight Whomp King, the tower on top of the fortress will spawn, and that creates a lot of lag. But if you're starting out, I would recommend doing everything except for the Owl Star, because Owless is actually really hard and doesn't save much time. Now this is an easy way to get up here. You need this long jump up there. But I will... Okay, so another way to get up there is this. And even... You can long jump right here, get up, dive up. On the next star, which is Tower, I will show you the way that I do it, which is very similar to that last one I did. Sometimes I switch it up. Overall, they don't save too much time, so it doesn't really matter, but I will be doing what's most comfortable for me when I like doing the speedruns. A small tip that I will share with you all is whenever you do a run, do all the stars in the same order within a stage if you can, because it will make it easier for you mentally, not mentally, but your muscle memory sit in. Now, right here, that's really hard to get right. I messed it up, but ideally you land your triple jump up here, so you can just jump up there. Okay. So, more like that. It's kind of hard to line up if you don't get it first try. And normally if you mess it up, you don't keep going for it, because it wastes a lot of time because you miss again, but you land up here. If you mess it up, or if you're starting out, it's a lot easier if you just go on this platform. and then you do a side kick up. And then you side flip up here, and then you grab the star. And that's everything Star in Whomps Fortress. I don't know exactly, I don't have a specific time I'm gonna go for on the RTA, but I will try to get one clean run out. So, going to reset the game, go back to 1 star, so then I don't accidentally select the wrong star
Me,
on the
Mario.
tower star. Normally for speedrunning you do have a Game Shark or N64 EverDrive to set the files up for you, so you can just do a stage reset and set a timer up on screen. A lot of useful stuff. I do not have those, so practicing like the most basic way. I will be starting the time on when I select the star, and then I will be ending it when I collect the last star, when I touch it. Just for consistency, and I'll split on fade out, which is pretty standard. Probably won't hear a lot of talking from me, because I'll be focusing for a lot of these. Common if I mess up on anything, or any notes at the end of a go through, and then we'll see how many tries this takes. Let's go.
Let's go.
So this is the route I like to do for 100 coins and runs. It's like a mix-up, it's a mixture between intermediate and beginner strat. Ideally, you don't want to miss those few coins, but it's not a big deal, because you grab the 5 coins at the beginning. So you have 5 coins leeway from over when you would do the intermediate strat. So in the beginner strat, this is the cycle you would make. But you already grabbed 5 coins at the beginning, so it takes a little time over that, not quite as fast as the intermediate strat. Also different from the intermediate strat, so you do that long jump, that red coin, and then you don't grab that blue coin unless you want to, but since I mess up, I'll do it. And then there's 8 coins at the very bottom plus these 2 red coins, that's 12. So ideally when you're on top of the island, you want to have 88 coins before dropping down. And just grab any 3 coins you want. Grab this star, then you grab the other one. Now this was pretty sloppy, so this already is not good enough for what I would consider a good run. Even if everything else is perfect, that was pretty sloppy. And if you short on coins by 3 or less, there is a box near where the red coin star spawns that you can grab. I forgot to split too, so this is mainly just gonna be practice now.
Here we go.
That was a clean owlless attempt. I'm gonna try to split in the rest of these so I have something to compare to.
Let's go. Here we go.
Try to split again. I'm not used to splitting on individual stars, which is the way I keep missing. You'll probably see the entirety of this first run through, and then you'll start seeing me cutting between each of the attempts wherever I mess up. Or just cutting around to me just grabbing the stars so you can see where I'm splitting, or probably just beginning of an attempt, end of attempt. I don't know, I'll see in editing. Try to split again.
Let's go.
Now that's a pretty bad one. Not as bad as it could be, but missing it twice is awful. You shouldn't even miss it once.
Here we go.
Forgot to split again.
Let's go.
I guess they're fun to wind up at the end.
Here we go.
Don't recommend doing that unless you're like a top tier player, because if you miss that, you fall off and waste a lot of time. So that's the first go through of it. So 427, obviously not good enough. Don't have a time in mind I want to get, but definitely not 427. Maybe sub 4 is definitely possible. So jump into the next attempt.
Let's go.
Boy, I suck. Probably has to do because I haven't played it all in the last few weeks. So, kind of de-rusting at the same time, so. Okay, this is not ideal, but we'll take it. Honestly, I probably should have just went for another piranha plant rather than that. Probably still have to, yeah, I'm 1 coin short what I should have, I believe. So, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I felt I got enough coins, so I mean, that was almost good. I'll continue on with this. I think I can still beat a 427 with this. Up until that part, the first half was pretty clean now because I've done that a bunch, but can be a little better. And then this second half, I just gotta get through it a bunch of times. Okay, now I gotta remember to split here. And we have something to compare against. 145.
Let's go.
And that is one way to mess about. I hit a frame too soon, so I got a first frame wall click rather than a second or third, which is what you're aiming for when you do it.
Here we go.
I forgot to split it. Fun fact with Owlus is it's only slightly faster if you get it on your first try. If you mess up once, it's slower, so you don't really want to go for it in runs unless you're consistently getting it. And if not, then you take the owl, and there's nothing wrong with that. Easy.
Here we go.
That's free. It's not free.
Let's go.
There is a faster way to do this start at the very beginning, and at the end here you can do a single kick up, wall kick up. I don't know how to describe it, but slightly faster, and also a faster way to do the beginning when you grab the tree. I don't know how to do it personally, so yeah.
Let's go.
Actually kind of surprised me that this is going to be slower. I thought the first 100 coin I did was really bad, but I guess this one was worse. Also with that Owlus. The main thing that you should try to do when you're doing Whomp King is try to kill him and have Mario where the stars spawn. That's really the only thing you gotta work on. Forgot to split again.
Let's go.
And good time for that. Then you roll out and start what you shouldn't do. Okay, overall that was okay. Aside, if it wasn't for that Owlus, this would have pretty much tied it, and that 100 coin needs to be worked on. Canalus was good, Wild Blue was good, Whomp King can be a little better, but it's not bad, and the Tower was good, so maybe a low 4-minute time will be what we take, but I don't really know yet. Well, that's sad. Okay, well, I would say that's pretty standard, but then I really messed up that ending, so that sucks, but not too big of a deal. Faster than the previous one. Make sure to split. So, yeah. Let's go through 100 coins so far. Can still be better, obviously, but not bad. Almost got some of the best down to under 4 minutes, which is pretty good. And got the first room all kick again, which is what makes this star hard. And that right there, I just didn't get the angle right, so yeah. Probably just gonna be finishing out most of these. I get past 100 coin one pretty good. You won't see all of them obviously, but Okay, now we're not going to continue that. That sucks. That's unlucky. And also me being too slow. So it looks like it did save my time previously. I don't know why I was saying 4 or 9 earlier. That's possible time. Works my best. But good. Save time over mostly from not having the text next time, but I'll take it.
Hegel.
And for shrimp again. So, yeah, like that, so yeah. It's still gold. Pretty sad. Fake gold, but yeah.
Hegel.
There we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hegel. Here we go.
Okay, now I'm about to go through. Really, the only thing the only real thing I could do better on is Owless, and maybe the second half of the 100 coin star. But overall, not too bad. Alright, let's get back to it.
Hegel.
Got it. That's not... Alright, I'll take it though. It's safe. Okay, still got enough coins, so...
Here we go.
And really, the only way that could have been faster without nitpicking everything is just not that mess up. Grabbing the coins on the bridge rather than the piranha plant would have been a little bit faster, but other than that, that was solid. And there we go, a good Atlas. So we're looking like some of us can probably go under 4, but that would be a little far. So let's say the goal time is about a 4:10 or under. I'll take a 4:10.8, but 4:10 or under is the goal. Maybe.
Here we go!
Yeah, never mind. Best some of us is 4:10, so no, we're not going for a 4:10. We'll go for like a, I don't know, 4:15, 4:16. We'll go for 4:15 or sub 4:16. Or if I get like a really clean run that like barely misses it, but it's like it was pretty good, then I'll take that too. But look, if I don't choke this easy star, then might get it. Might be the goal. Might get under 4:10. I doubt it though. And right there. So, still possible not getting like a 4:10, but still very possible to get a 4:15.
Go!
Oh, that sucks.
Here we go!
Well, we got under 4:15, but that was really unfortunate to get that bonk there. That would have been like a low 4:11, maybe a 4:10. Yeah, that's the goal time, so I'll take it 4 seconds off the sum of best. I'll do one more go through just for fun, but if I don't get it, I don't get it. That's a decent time. Can definitely be a lot better if you do a faster 100 coin route. Other than that, or if you do OG canless, which is really inconsistent, but like 2 seconds faster, so that saves time too. But yeah, I'll do one more go through, and then we'll see how that goes. See what it looks like. But main thing I'm really worried about is that like talking is too quiet, and then it's gonna be like you can't hear me for all this, and I already recorded it, so if that's the case, I'll just keep the splits and then go for it again, and just try to get a 4:15 or lower again. Then I'll have splits to compare to. That sucks. I'm gonna give it a go. Another go because, you know, that died too early on. that was really just okay in that second half. No big mistakes, but it could have been cleaner. Mainly at the end there when I missed a whomp. But no complaint. That's not too bad.
Go.
That's unfortunate. That wastes time, but and got it first, so yeah. That's probably the most common mistake I make when doing Alice, that you'll hit A too quickly. Because it's really, being realistic, you're not going to be able to time down to a 30th of a second. But once you do it a lot, it becomes more of a good feel for it. We'll finish this one out, then end off the video. Because if I just keep going for it, I'll end up playing for like another 2 hours just on this one stage. Because that's what you'll do once you get really into the grind. You'll practice like for so long, or you'll play like over and over again and not realize how much time's gone by. Like I've been recording this for almost an hour already. That was a slightly late split.
Go.
Oh, it's a good gold for wild blue. Gold and like wild blue at all is probably in general pretty good, or if you at least tie your gold.
Go.
I just realized I don't have it set up so it shows how much you gold by if you gold. It's unfortunate. A lot of mistakes you make in this game, or any game really, you're gonna... The only way to prevent them, or like no good backups, is just making the mistakes like that. That's like the worst thing you can do. That wastes so much time. And I do it more often than I should. So, but knowing that you have to do that to even know that it can happen. So then you know not to do it in the future. So, yeah, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and then you learn backups for them. Like, there's no good way to learn backups other than making mistakes in the first place. And it's a good idea to, it's a good thing to get all your mistakes out of the way early on, so then later you don't have to keep making them, and then you'll be on a good run towards the end of the game, and then you make a mistake and you don't know how to back it up. So, well, that's going to be it for this video. We got one good run that I think is acceptable, being considered decent. I would say good for my level, but I can do better, obviously, if you look at the sum of best. But if I got this in a run, I would consider that pretty good, and I would definitely continue with it. So thanks for watching the first episode of the speedrun portion of the series. If you have any feedback or about anything, whether it be the audio or gameplay or the layout, anything, I will greatly appreciate it. If you liked it, make sure you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you got ideas for like a future series once this Mario 64 one is done, I will gladly read all the comments and take all of them into consideration, because I really have no idea what to do for the next game. And I do like to plan these out, so once I get a list going, I'll probably stick to that. But I got nothing after this planned right now, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.